thousands of his followers this message.
Something beyond imagination is happening. Something that is beyond man is happening. America today begins to turn back to God.
Well, this is a new act for the Beckster. His crowd was filled with thousands of old, white, angry McCain Palin leftovers from the election who just can't seem to stomach the fact that we have a black man in the White House. That's how I call it. These ralliers, they weren't Obama turncoats. These weren't progressives that were out there. Beck's Tea Party faithful sat in lawn chairs at the National Mall listening to a man who can't bring himself to apologize for calling President Obama a racist. Chris Wallace asked Beck if he has any regrets for making that remark.
Of course I do. I don't want to retract the. I want to amend that. I think it is much more of a theological question, that he is a guy who understands the world through liberation theology, which is oppressor and victim. Racist was, first of all, it shouldn't have been said. It was poorly said. It was. I have a big fat mouth sometimes, and I say things, and that's just not the way people should behave.
So where's the I'm sorry? Where's the he's not a racist? You just can't amend a comment like that. There was no honor restored on Saturday in Washington, D.C. This was about a multimillionaire broadcaster wrapping himself up in God and the troops while pushing his hysterical agenda. The self-admitted former substance drug abuser and college dropout offered no solutions for the real problems that are crippling this country right now. USA Today just reported 1 in every 6 persons in this country are on a government-run anti-poverty program. More than 50 million Americans are on Medicaid, and more than 40 million people get food stamps. Almost 10 million people receive unemployment insurance, and millions more unemployed wage earners get nothing in the way of government help. Beck has no answers for any of these Americans. Just this month, he called unemployed 99ers un-American. He compared government-run health care or any kind of government assistance in health care to communism and Nazism. Beck has also said he hates 9/11 victims and called Katrina victims scumbags. Now we're supposed to believe that this guy on Fox, he's all about the Lord. He's a man of God. I don't believe Beck is ready to give up his platform on Fox News to run a church anytime soon, do you? He also doesn't seem to be interested in public service. Wallace asked him about a Palin-Beck dream ticket in 2012.
Not a chance. I don't know what Sarah's doing. I hope to be on vacation. I have no desire to be president of the United States, zero desire. I don't think that I would be electable, and there are far too many people that are far smarter than me to be president.
The freak show continues. The American people don't want Beck's buddy Palin anywhere near the Oval Office either. According to a 60 Minutes Vanity Fair poll, 59% of Americans don't think that Palin would be an effective president. You think? At the end of the day, Beck and Palin, they don't have anything for anybody other than rhetoric and media talk. They just want to, call the plays from the sideline with a bunch of phony rhetoric and line the streets and line their pockets. That's how they do it. This rally, I think, is absolutely no indication of how the midterms are going to turn out and how everything's going to take place. These rallies are not being held by progressives. They're just a bunch of McCain supporters with Palin out in front of them. That's it. They are old, they're white, they're angry, they can't believe Obama won. They have no answers for America. They accept the party of no, saying, well, I guess that's what we got to do because we hate Obama. They have nothing for the unemployed. They speak out against nothing that the Republicans have tried to stop. Nothing at all. It is a circus. And in the meantime, while our elected officials are at home watching this freak show, they are listening to unemployed Americans say, can you get something done on the economy? Can you do something about small business? We'll talk about that angle a little bit later on in the program tonight. Get your cell phones out. I want to know what you think about this issue tonight. Tonight's text survey question is, do you believe Glenn Beck's rally restored honor in America? Text A for yes, text B for no to 622-639. We'll bring you the results later on in the show. Joining me now is Reverend Jim Wallace. He is the president of Sojourners. Reverend Wallace, good to have you with us tonight. I appreciate your time. You have been pretty much quite often a target of